And for this match of Blue Screen Brawl, we have Link versus Delori.
This should actually be pretty interesting.
They're approximately the same skill level, yet again.
Like, usually I have someone who's favored to win, and I've been surprised once so far, but this is actually kind of a toss-up completely.
Yeah, it really could go anywhere. I'm feeling Delori. I think his skill is greater than Henry Brown's. But Henry Brown is, like, versus Christian, demonstrated a lot of skill.
Yeah. All I wonder is if Delori will cannon rush. And I think he will.
He's been talking about it a whole lot. And versus Terran is not the worst choice for a cannon rush.
Apparently, Link has a lot of trouble defending. So, let's see.
I can imagine. I could sort of see this game going into, if there is a cannon rush, Link lifts off, and then it becomes a really weird game.
Yeah, really.
Because I don't think he can defend it, besides moving, and if he moves, I have no idea what's gonna happen.
What did Link drop down the middle? What is that? Is that... Oh, he's... What?
Oh!
What's going on?
He's balling off here so he can fast expand.
Second, okay.
Okay, this is a good, like, I like this, however...
Oh, it's gonna be a cannon rush. It's gonna be a cannon rush. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a cannon rush.
That is a cannon rush. I've never seen one.
For you noobs, you don't need upgrades this early, and forges enable you to build cannons, so this early a forge has to be a cannon rush.
It can be nothing else.
But, where's his probe? Do we...
It's right there.
Ah. Let's check the vision here.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
That is rather gross. This is going to be a very either fast game or slow and painful game. Either way, it'll be pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'm trusting Delori to do a mediocre cannon rush. It just depends on if Link can scout it before stuff gets really bad. The forward barracks, though, does let Link...
Yeah, interestingly enough,
against...
he could actually easily move his command center down here after he's cannon rushed. This is actually
pretty
brilliant.
Good. It's actually pretty good. I don't think Link realizes, but it's pretty good.
Huh.
Let's check the vision again. Okay.
He sees it. He sees it.
Yeah. He understands what's going on now.
Well, you never know. But, so he's gonna have to leapfrog another pylon up if he wants to continue his cannon rush.
There we go.
Yeah, and that's perfect. This cannon protects that pylon. You can't send one marine at a time. You really have to build them up if you want to take them out at all.
Refinery goes down, more stuff is going on.
There we go. And if he goes right down here, he actually has a pretty good second base. This is going to be an interesting game.
Very interesting game, actually. It was a total toss-up in the first place, but knowing that Delori did indeed follow through this promise makes it all the sillier.
Who is ahead? Okay. Let's check the units tab. Okay, so Delori is actually 3 probes ahead, but Link has a marine, more attack, of course.
Yeah.
So I think Link's slightly ahead?
I think so, just by a little bit. He does have a decent amount of minerals, too, to keep producing...
This bunker I severely disagree with.
That is not a wall-off.
What? It's not even the wall-off. What's he gonna attack with? He built a forge and 3 cannons and 2 pylons here.
Yeah, that's not, like, early aggression. That does not mean he's got a huge army. That means there's absolutely nothing.
Like, look, his gateways are coming down now. There won't be aggression for a long time. This bunker should be a barracks.
Yeah, he should be going 2 or 3 racks right now. And he is just walling off.
I like this wall-off.
It's an okay wall-off,
he should have waited to put the bunker down.
It's a pointless wall-off. It's the thing.
Yeah.
It's decent if you know your opponent's going before getting him, but... that is certainly not the case.
He needs to not be supply pumped right now. Look, his worker counts... I really don't like getting refineries when your worker counts this low.
Yeah.
I really never get refineries unless I have 10 workers.
I don't know why he's getting double refineries. He's no longer supply capped. He's built enough depots, and yet he is not building another rack. He has not made another racks. He's truly doing nothing.
I mean... the gas will allow him to take up the factory, and since he knows his opponents can't attack him...
But the double gas...
Oh, look at this! What
is going on there?
Oh, he walled himself in by accident!
And he's not building another pylon, he's going to power down...
He was trying to send out more dudes to cannon rush, But he's fucking trapped in his own base.
And he needs to build another power line or else all those buildings will power down.
This is truly a very special game.
This is extremely special, for sure.
But look, he was so supply blocked. Look at how much of a probe lead Delori has.
Yeah, regardless of whether he does something absolutely.
Oh no, he didn't replace the pylon.
That's what I was saying. He forgot to replace his pylon. He's blocked himself in and then did not think to
Oh my god.
This is going to be so awkward, I can't even. This is just truly a battle of downs, bro.
Do you know what actually would be a great plan?
If Link attacked him?
Well, first that, but siege tanks, because his opponent, what are his opponent's defenses? Would be a photon cannon. So I think actually going for fast tanks, which Link has been talking about, would be a brilliant strategy, but will Link pick up on that?
He might just end up building tanks because he likes tanks.
He does like tanks, so let's see.
Is it gonna come out? He has the money.
Got siege mode. I think this could be very good.
Could be very good, yeah.
But a lot of Bronze Leaguers will just turtle tanks. I think he needs to get aggressive.
Delori...
Dude, look how late his Cybernetics core is. He can only build Zealots. And Warp Gate's super late. This is not good. He is getting really early +1 attack, but I don't think it's going to help. He's super saturated, but that's actually a good thing when you only have one base and you don't have a plan to expand.
I think he might actually want to go out and expand right now.
I don't... Maybe he should just go for it? I really don't know.
This is about to go very much in Link's favor. The Worker League is no longer so prominent.
Yeah.
And I think he's actually going to reclaim his first with the tanks.
Yeah, Link definitely has a higher army supply.
Wait a minute.
And he's expanded.
Okay.
Oh!
He's doing it, yep.
That is perfect! He sieges it up, hits these photon cannons.
One siege. Yeah, but even for now, he's doing something. That's pretty good.
Yeah, let's see if he actually does the siege mode.
Yeah. There we go.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Link's ingenuity is actually really good. He plays off the cuff pretty well.
He is supply blocked, but he's still ahead.
They're both supply blocked, actually.
Yeah. And they're both the same pop. But I really do think
this game evened out rapidly quick after a cannon rush into a lifted command center.
Look at all those unused chronos.
Yeah, that is rough.
Is he getting immortals? He should be getting immortals.
He's actually building way too many workers. He needs to stop.
Check the...
Oh. He's getting cheap. Actually, that's not the worst idea. He could poke in, go here, because all the things are here.
Does he have workers yet?
Almost. It took him forever because his Cybernetics core was so late.
He didn't chrono for a long time.
And he was chronoing a forge that's not building anything. Look how supply blocked. Ooh. This is definitely... Finally, those goes down. He needs to turn this into an orbital.
How many tanks does Link have? He's got two tanks with a third coming out. Against Zealots, especially.
Yeah.
It's not going to go well for Delori.
Delori should get a Twilight Council and get charged, because charge lots do okay versus tanks.
He should really get an immortal.
Honestly, playing against tanks is really hard for a Protoss, because you just don't see them that often. You have to play a very certain style against tanks.
Yeah. Although, it's good. Take note that Delori has both Zolmaga Watchtowers.
You are very right, because he did have that early Zealot, so that's very good.
Because he does have Warp Gates, so that'll be something.
Look at these double refineries before. He really needs to focus on the mineral economy, I feel. Link likes his gas too much. But, I mean, he is at least spending it. He needs to get a starport, because as much as he loves his tanks, medevacs are pretty good units.
Medevacs are pretty good. And if we've seen Link's play before, it's focused.
Oh, and also, Void Ray.
He's double expanding and getting Void Rays. This could actually... I don't actually know.
I have no
what's
idea.
Going on.
Link's SCV production's so lackluster.
Yeah.
That honestly is a huge fault. Like
Delori double expanding is actually kind of appropriate.
Yeah, I think double expanding in this situation, because...
And the Void Rays might actually do him a lot of good. Also, I've heard...
No, he shouldn't have come into the natural.
He should have probably gone into the worker line at least? Maybe?
Yeah. And he's warping it more. You have to sort of just retreat as you want.
Is he making immortals?
No.
No, nothing.
Immortals are pretty good versus tanks, but
Not gonna lie.
actually, he doesn't really have an army.
Is that second Stargate?
No, he's going for Colossus.
He's going Colossus, okay.
But somehow, because Link got this expand so much earlier, Delori is really low in supply. Like, he's triple expanded.
He should move some of those workers, really.
But let's look at the different army supply for Link is so much. If Link attacks, Delori's dead.
Link is moving across the map.
I think
this could be it.
Link could take it. That's knowledge, yeah. Wow. Like, if he can survive to when he can really
hallucinate to get a Phoenix. He sees the army and realizes he is completely fucked. He has Chrono boosted to warp gates.
Well, when you see an army that big coming at you, might as well Chrono boost stuff. I really feel like Link, with an interesting set of decisions, has won this game. He got these tanks. There's a perfect in the situation.
Something? What is that?
Trying to counterattack, but it's he's warping in now, but
it's not big enough.
I don't know. Let's look at the army supplies closer,
but the tanks are
I don't know.
So
he has
good.
so many tanks, a critical mass of tanks.
The Void Ray is moving out for some god awful reason. Is he trying to harass?
Counterattack is honestly actually a pretty. He should have moved it across like this way because he could have actually gotten killed by these Marines if like the Marines were going here. But I actually feel that if Henry Brown and Link kept on attacking, the Void Ray would have actually been a really good counterattack, and it could still do damage.
I think it's going for. Oh wow!
It's going right through the throat. I think that was actually a very brilliant move. And look at the supplies.
He's hitting the command center. I can't even.
Like you never know. No, it's not gonna work. I don't care how charged that Void Ray is. It's not Heart of the Swarm Void Ray.
Right now.
He's gotta lose it. That was actually wise. Look, Henry Brown right-clicks under it so he doesn't attack it preemptively. That was probably just a newbie mistake, but actually it was correct. It was absolutely
the right move. He has lost his Void Ray and doesn't seem to be making much of himself.
Alright, he's getting the Twilight Council to get his upgrades.
Out of his robo. What is he producing? Is it an Immortal? Is it a Colossus?
Colossus.
Very good.
And he's getting Colossus range?
That is good. He maybe?
You know, I'm actually feeling Link, just because,
Link is,
as a low-level Protoss player, how do you deal Siege Tanks?
Siege Tanks are pretty brutal to anyone. Really?
Like, generally at high levels, they're not good versus Protoss, because there's so many timings and specialty things you can do against them, because they're so immobile.
But a lot of noobs just like run the tank lines and just die. That's what will happen.
I'm really feeling Link for this game.
I don't agree with the fact that Link has no metavacs. But,
he's really going full retard with these tanks.
He's going full retard with
But also another issue, finally he's getting these barracks up, but look at the mineral bank of Link. If Link actually sets up 5 barracks, I think he can win this game. But he really needs to look at his minerals and say, I need to build this region full of barracks.
His macro is sickly at this point. How is Delori doing? He's got a okay second as far as I can tell.
I think someone needs to check on Link to make sure he hasn't fallen out of his chair.
No, he's spending
He is spending his minerals, but very slowly. He needs more barracks. There we go. There we go.
Link might be able to take this.
Link might be able to take this. And he killed that third, and he retreated. That was pretty good. Let's see. His mains, he needs to transfer these workers. He needs to get third. His mains mined out. And this is already super saturated.
Super. He vastly overproduced. By any means.
Yeah, he over-probed, and he didn't split his workers.
And here comes Link. This is game over.
Yeah, I think this is game over. Well, supply difference isn't that much. Look at the siege tanks.
That is enough siege tanks to wipe out most newbie armies. And certainly whatever Delori is putting.
I mean, if he just A-clicks, he could lose, but if he sieges in any form, like right now...
Right...
I really feel like this game is over.
Game over.
Both of these players actually played really well. This was actually possibly the best game of the tournament so far.
Yeah, it was interesting. The beginning was so...
I don't think it's enough, though.
I don't think it's enough here, but it is.
It's something. Those force fields are actually pretty good.
He actually drove... Oh, wait.
No, I think Link realized... But look, Link stemmed.
Link stimmed and does not have.
He does not have medevac.
He's stimmed. Does he have no Starport still? Check that out.
Oh wait, the Colossus.
The Colossus are coming out.
And he killed a lot of the siege tanks.
Check his reinforcements.
With these stimmed Marines, how much health do these have? 35 health? A Colossus does.
That expand.
But no, honestly, I think these Colossus, like, they will once have a lot of Marines. Yeah, finally it's GG. What closer game than you think it was from the first cannon round. But truly, this game is over. He needs to move his tanks a little further.
Delori is simply so choked out.
And Link has his third base.
Yeah, Link is expanding, Link is mining, Link is doing stuff. Delori is simply not. He's building turrets against.
But on one base,
yeah,
it's just not enough.
One base turret against Siege Tank is a pretty solid strat nukes. You guys should try it out and see how it works out for you. It's a good learning lesson.
I mean, this game could last for a little while because Link doesn't know exactly how much of an advantage he has.
Yeah, he's way ahead, but he does not understand. Delori simply needs to have that third, and once that was downed, I was very confident. Yeah,
this game is pretty in the bag.
Like, really, Delori's just gonna be falling more and more effective back there.
He really... Delori needs to expand, but he really can't.
Yeah.
Honestly, Delori's just gonna starve to death.
Yeah, completely. And Link will get more and more tanks and produce more and more Marines, and maybe eventually get some medevacs. Be a pretty nice addition to his army.
Oh.
This is very
Look
sad.
at this base.
This is very sad.
Yeah. But what a great game.
Yeah, it was interesting. It's just kind of a sad, slow game now.
Yeah, but that often happens at Broadway. You just don't realize what lead you have.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I was Henry, I wouldn't attack either right now. Like, knowing what I know Henry can win, but I think Henry knows he's ahead, and he just doesn't want to throw it away.
Yeah.
But he needs to take out this. Once this Nexus is up, he's going to be forced, even now. This game's ending right here. Tanks are pretty good. Like, even if the boundaries cleaned up, the economy is so powerful. And finally, the medevac comes to play.
There are some really that is destroyed. Down goes the third. Again, cancel. Thank God.
Link has twice the supply of Delori.
Twice the supply. Much stronger opponent. He's got a third up. He's lined up.
This is simply a game of math.
This is game over. That's a nice score. That'll give him all the screens, right?
Well, no way. Even with those Wolverines, the medevacs are out. I know, but I was actually thinking the small group of Marines over here, if he doesn't retreat them to the siege tanks, I'm like, maybe it would be great. Colossus is tap dancing.
Yeah.
He's totally just starving his opponent.
Delori has lost. Link can actually move it now and claim the game completely.
He could A-move and jump out of his chair.
Yeah.
Ham bone for a couple minutes.
This is over. This is over.
I'm impressed seeing Storm in a Broadway game, but
Storm is actually pretty okay.
He actually has a lot of medevacs now. I'm really impressed with his medevac count. Oh, look.
Link loves medevacs. I just don't know how he's been built for so long. He usually builds way too many, and like maxed out Marine nonsense.
Even the force going down for Link.
Look at his rally. He's got a reinforcement coming in. It's gonna be game over. It should have
Wait.
been 5 minutes ago, but
Delori snuck a third.
yeah.
Which is interesting, but Delori doesn't realize just the supply difference.
Exactly.
There is nothing that could possibly happen in this game
And
that could change their fates.
Link has been dropping.
I'm really impressed with Link's scanning. He does like scanning.
He does.
Which is very good.
There's no army.
And the game's good attack. Thanks to
last.
It was about time to do several.
5.
He really built enough barracks. I'm really proud of him.
Yeah, this is actually a notable improvement. And it's a pretty well played game, especially because he moved his main after the cannon rush. That was just
with such low level players, it's really rewarding to watch the players improve game to game. He's not even mining with these.
Yeah, I don't know why
it just helps find the button. Because the menu button has moved out here, maybe being up here. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's very very, very stale drawing. So, yeah.
It's like...
And look.
Yeah, and here he comes to clean up the mess.
15 to 177. What could possibly happen in this game?
And he runs away.
For all you noobs out there, the game ends when all of your buildings are dead.
Yeah. And
there is there any hidden buildings? There's a pylon right there.
Noob.
Oh! Sentry! High Kevlar counterattack! So sick! So sick!
Please.
Just attack!
Anyone?
With your workers! He's dancing the workers! He's dancing the workers!
Thank God that game ended.
Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ.
a very exciting game that went on way too long.
Absolute nonsense.